Is the USEC Stash key worth the money, or is jumping through the window a viable option? Let's find out. Ladies and gents, welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing the USEC Stash key. As always, here's the bottom line up front if you don't want to watch the whole video. It's actually a decent purchase for low to mid-tier players that are looking for positive returns with lower risk. If you're one of the players that looks for a higher return with a little bit more risk, then you're going to want to avoid this key in favor of the many other options on customs. Now let's discuss how we tested it and reached this conclusion. So the USEC Stash is located on customs. It's going to be on this side of the map near ZB 1012 and 1011. It's located in this building here, which is right next to admin gate as well as factory far corner. There's a breakout of this building and we're going to be looking at the first floor. So as you enter, it's going to be in the top left corner of that building. There are two rooms that make up the USEC Stash, room 1 and room 2. In room 1, you have 2 weapons crates, loose loot, as well as a jacket. The loose loot is not imaged here, but it is there. And then in the second room, you have a weapons crate, a wooden crate, as well as some loose loot. Now, the USEC Stash key will get you into both rooms, and we'll discuss later on a way you can jump through the windows. However, it's not really a viable option for lower tier players. We conducted 5 raids to the USEC Stash and tallied the totals. After those 5 raids, we accumulated 600,300 rubles worth of loot. Now that averages out to 120,060 per raid. The smallest score we got was 84,300 rubles, while the largest totaled 155,000. Now the key's average price is 70,000 rubles on the market, which at first glance makes this seem like an easy call. Unfortunately, there are many more factors that one needs to consider when purchasing this key. The first major pro is the return of investment. It's incredibly easy, even for newer players, to quickly make a profit with this key due to its low price and consistent loot. In addition to the ROI, the key is located in a fantastic area. In almost all raids, players will either spawn near the USEC Stash or will be afforded the opportunity to loot it right before extracting. Key holders are also able to fill an entire pack without leaving the USEC Stash building. This allows players to easily plan a raid and execute it more efficiently. The final advantage is how unpopular this key is. Players can almost guarantee that the stash won't be hit because there are so many higher returning key options on customs. The only major con for the USEC Stash is the fact that there are much better options on customs. Keys, like anything else, take space, and customs is a map with a plethora of awesome locked rooms. Players that favor higher returns will quickly run out of space in their key tool or docs case when considering the USEC Stash. Although it didn't make the official con list, it's important to note that there is a method to enter the USEC Stash room without the key. It involves jumping through the window, but isn't as simple as it seems. There are a number of drawbacks that make this virtually impossible for newer players. By the time your character has enough strength to make the jump, the loot in the room isn't really worth your time. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and follow us on Twitch. That's where we're doing most of our testing. Twitch.tv/sharethelight. There's going to be a link in the description as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.